Bang. Up. And immediately it saves the game. Let's keep this on pause until they actually properly finish that, because in the meantime they'll probably end up mining and stuff, which is good for things anyway. Also should mine some over here. Yeah, that's good. I like the idea of that communal dining hall. It looks communal kitchen even, because it looks nice and there's nothing like it that I've seen. Pet here. We can sell these two actually, and we can sell this as well because I'm not going to place those. But I won't sell these because I want to place these. Somewhat silky, then what cactus seeds? Not too impressive. We can sell these two. We won't need them. Yeah, I know that building is not going to be built at the moment. This is still young. We should maybe venture out and get some other trees, but I don't see anywhere close where there's like a couple of trees that would be worth getting. And I don't want to explore too far either. Should probably keep my eye out on a trader that trades like tree seeds and stuff. Because at the moment, we don't have that much wood. Well, I suppose we have less of other stuff because we're not using that much wood, but the wood that we have is very limited. I suppose clay is more important when you think of it, because we're not making buildings out of necessarily a lot of wood. All we need wood for is the support beams up on the top. For now. Trader will be back in 23 hours now. That's good. Probably end up getting a house that has like probably 5 beds. And then put all the military units in there. And there's now a skilled potter of level 4. Let's see what general happiness is. General happiness is alright, then just mediocre. There's no gripes, but there's nothing spectacular either at the moment. Net worth is good. Edibles. Ooh. Can't get close. Probably because it's all up there. And after they harvested all those things on the bottom side of things, we can get rid of these as soon as they're harvested. And we can use that for future planning. And he's busy making a lot more windows. How many do you still need to make? Oh, no more windows actually. So the last window should have been made by now. And there we go. In that case, enable this building. I wonder if those stone bricks count as furniture or if they count as building materials, like as clay. Because if they count as clay, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. If they count as furniture, that's going to be still a little bit of a problem. Wait, didn't we already have all the... Did we have 2 of these? Yeah, shouldn't do that. We already have 2 of these then. 2 of these, I'm assuming. Are these storage units? They are! Well, I don't mind. Just fill them with shit. I don't really care. When I feel I got enough clay, I should probably start digging into this mountain a little bit, or that one, just to get some stone and ores. Don't need the ores too much, it's mostly the stone. It does get framing from time to time, I still wonder why. Trees should start to grow anytime. Put those near my flower bed as well. It's gonna be a pain to move all of those again when I do, but at the same time, you know, can't really be helped. Not without a mod, and I'm not that desperate for quality of life improvements, even though they are nice. I suppose a big deal with those trees is also that, of course, they're not gonna grow quick because they're in a desert. I have to get nourishment from the ground in the desert. Even though clay is supposed to be very nutrient rich. Most situations, at least. It's gonna be tough to let this one go, but maybe I'll stream for longer than 3 hours. Depends on what I want to do and when my friends get back home, because I know my friends always play D&D on Sunday, and I most of the time, that's also why I picked Sunday as one of my stream days, because I don't play D&D with them for personal reasons, and at the same time, I still want to entertain myself. So I figured, if they're not here on Sunday, I might as well do something on Sunday, which would be streaming. Because I only do single player streaming so far, really. I try to not do much multiplayer streaming because I don't think my friends try to entertain, if that makes any sense, because that's not what they're focused on. They're focused on having fun, which is fair enough. But most of the time that ends up being a very quiet setting. Farmer's just dumping food into those containers, which is fine. I should probably see about getting a trapper. Do we have someone who doesn't have a name? No, we have everyone has a name, so that's fine at the moment. I don't really want to change much. Worker Gina, yeah, you are mediocre in all stats. Actually, I might make you Trapper Gina. How does that sound to you? Trapper Gina? Trapper Gina. There you go. Congrats, well done. You are now going to be a trapper when we get a knife for it. At the moment, I don't think there's too much being mined, so there's not much stone to go around. And I don't mind, if I'm honest. I don't mind that they're, like, mediocrely geared or anything at the moment. I'm quite alright with it, because at the moment, the combat seems to be meh. Meh in a way that it's not that challenging. We already got 2 footmen. They actually shouldn't be patrolling at the moment. They should just be hauling, I imagine. Don't do your job anymore. Yeah, just go do some restocking, because you might as well. You're not going to build anything, so let's just have you walk around, patrol stuff, and move stuff around. Sounds good to me. How much stuff does the potter have to make for this building? Oh my god, quite a bit, huh? Oh. A blue... Oh, it's a door, okay. I thought it was like tapestry sort of thing. Just teapot and all that. That's cool. And we can't make... Oh, we can actually make this. We don't need a weaver. Well, that's great. Safety standard is still with a weave, with a cloth, bolt of cloth, but this doesn't need it. So we can actually get enough bricks. We can make this. But we don't have that much clay at the moment anymore, it seems. Probably most of it is being used on this building and on the furniture. Although I suppose he's moving stuff about now. I do like the look of this. It looks a little bit bland from up here. It just looks like a couple of boxes, but getting a little bit closer, there's actually quite some definition to them. Like there's like little work cards. There's just, I don't know. They're not just little boxes to me, alright? They're quite neat buildings. This just needs the pillar be built, finished, and then they're gonna start on the roof, I imagine. When the roof is done, we're gonna start placing down the furniture, which means we can start actually doing the cooking orders. And if this building is actually completely finished, we'll be able to tell them to store the food items and stuff in there so the cook can immediately make it and then dump it out there as proper food, because they don't like eating raw food. As we saw when I was naming Trappagina, I noticed we got my meal as raw twice. I basically ate a raw prickly pear. I can only imagine how much better it would have tasted if it were cooked, which is what we're working on right now. Because if they're happy, they move quicker, they're more efficient, they do more, they're better. It's great stuff all around. And it's really nice that the only way to get up here is via this staircase. And our guys are most of the time going to be around here when they're patrolling, because for some reason the AI really loves to patrol around farms. So I quite deliberately placed them quite close to the stairway, that if they're patrolling even here, they can really take the roads up here, and everything will end up being here. They're just waiting for more clay bricks, I imagine. And there's some clay bricks over there, there. They're just leaving it all over the place. Just getting some food, that's fine. Let me see someone moving in there as well. 6 hours, and then the trader's gonna be, so he's gonna arrive in night. What are you doing right here? Oh yeah, just storing it from the shelf so that, okay, that's fine. Some wolves. Oh wait, hold on, you should do your job again. These are being halved at the moment, so I can get rid of that as well. Right, so I don't really need much of this, but I do like the upgraded workers outfit. I also like these. Maybe something to consider. But I do want 2 of these. What is this? Upgraded workers outfit. This looks better. It just straight up looks better. There we go. There we go. Do you have anything on stone? Yeah, we can sell all of these. Bang! Get money! What else do we want from this? Do we want anything else from this? We could do with padded armor. We can actually get 2 as well. We can sell these seeds as well, because we don't need all of the seeds ever. Sell other stuff as well. What's the stuff that we need to sell particularly? We can sell some of this. I don't need that much. I don't want to sell the gold powder. Oh, so it is relatively the same. Ah! Your puny settlement is now part of the glittering territory. I deserve a tribute of the shinies. Since do I have a herbalist? I do. So I should probably have you set up like a table of some sort. And then when you've made that, make some potions. And when that's done, then I will decline this. Because their raids shouldn't be so bad. But for now, I kind of want them to not attack me. Just wait for the herbalist to come around and do stuff. I think she's might be asleep. Yeah, she was asleep. So you're collecting some ingredients. And when you're done with that, you're going to make that thing. And then I'm going to make you make some potions. And when you made some potions, then I'll do some stuff. At the moment, I think I should put you in here. Hello? You're talking with someone. Don't keep it in your inventory. Night Bob has better things to do at the moment. Right, let's decline this. Yeah. So we'll get a bronze chest plate as well. Where's my herbalist? Stop talking to Night Bob. Night Bob is busy. Archer Sarah knows where it's at though. Look at her swag. A shield, a padded armor vest, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, now you dump it on the floor. Let's place the herbalist table down here. And since we already have the herbalist, we'll start. Always make one of these if when you can. Hold on, Goblin Raiding Party. These are only, yeah, they're only just like flowers and stuff. They're not actual trees and stuff. Maintain 16 of these, and maintain 16 of these when you can as well. It seems like they're going to smash stuff. That's annoying. Don't smash my wood, please. I need my wood. Come on, get that one done. Stop smashing all the things, please. Don't smash all my wood. I need that wood. Smash the food, if anything, please. You are literally going for all my wood supply, or what? And some bricks as well. You are really a cunt, aren't you? Fucking hell. Well, they'll be done soon enough. They won't feel safe because I don't know why, but yeah, they won't feel safe for a while. Should probably move stuff up here. So they don't readily have access to my stores. These stuff yet to be harvested. They're all got food on them? Yeah, it looks like they're about to go have dinner. Oh, what a day. What a day. Yeah, let's accept another person in here. God, this is going crazy. Alright. What are you gonna be? You can be... You can be what? You love the farm, which you do have the body for, but you also have a lot of spirit. So I kind of like you as another warrior. For now, you can be a worker. Worker Geoff. Because I don't know quite what to do with you yet, but you are a good worker. Everyone's finishing up on their dinner. And you two don't have to do anything anymore again. You can stop that, you can stop that. So you can help haul stuff. You have some bronze plating, which is good for you. Where is that goblin camp? It's over there. We should see about attacking them, I'd say. Actually, maybe no. Let's just have them. Let's farm them for a while, actually. Because if we farm them, we can get some good stuff from them. I don't mean to progress the game too fast, which sounds ridiculous, but actually, we haven't had certain enemies yet, and we need certain enemies to get certain drops of them. Like mainly, I forget their names. Sort of lizard things. We need their leather. All right, that means we can now get rid of this. Maybe we should consider walling this area off so that we can still get into the mines without too much issue. But we'll do that when we have some more stone. At least they're mining in here, that's good. Oh, this is already done as well. Oh my god. Guys, you're making so much progress. The only downside I see of Desert People is when I want to design my own buildings, it's going to be hard because they all seem to have this weird pattern of wood along the top. And I do like it. But I also think that it's very hard for me to copy. Unless the roof tool would allow me to, but I doubt it. Is it something like that? Let's see. Yeah. It makes like proper roofs like that. Only this one I know that does like something like that. It's nice, but I don't see a clay roofing, which is a peaked roof made of baker's chocolate and new amber color clay with beast cuffed wood. It looks nice, but that's not what I'm looking for. Oh no, it does. All right, I forgive. Maybe I will be able to design my own buildings using this. Oh, they're getting down to placing down furniture. Oh my god. And it's going quick as balls as well because right there is where the furniture is stored. This is gonna get raw vegetables. Oh, you can actually... Can I just not do raw foods? I guess just do gourds. No, that's gourds. And this one will do carrots. And your boys' soldiers are immediately helping out with that. This is great. Taking down shit that's left up on the roof. That's a little bit annoying because I see that. It's in the window. So let's just destroy it because we're not going to be... It's not worth trying to get it. Famous last words. So is that the cook doing stuff? Where's our cook? Is our cook harvesting at the moment? No. Where is our cook? Who is our cook? A cook? Worker? Mason? Worker? Worker? Oh, you got the green clothes on from the forest people. Which one is our cook? That's our cook. Cook Lily. Cook Lily, you're collecting ingredients. You're immediately going to work. Oh my god. Good on you, Lily. You should be using these two piles. That's going to be great for you. Why is there a mason's chisel up on that? Why are you putting that all the way over there? I mean, I get it, but Also, why? This whole front setting nails needs to be done as well. And how many things do you still need to make? Oh, quite a little bit. When we don't have enough clay for that, which is why they're mining again. I understand. You are forgiven. Does that mean both my warriors also have gotten the stone mace now? No. Why is there no mace? Did I not maintain the mace? I did. You've got no stone for the mace. Let's just put them to mine for a minute. Actually, no. Let's enable this, but let's do this. It's easy that way. Then they'll just go for mine for a while. If then there's nothing to haul. I really am considering just walling this area off. Because that means that when they come to attack me, which they will have to go through a wall, which means they'll have to attack the wall. Mason level 3, which means you finish the hammer, which means the other guard should really, like Bob, should really start getting that so he can pick up the hammer. And then you can go on hauling again. You shouldn't be idling. Do we need any of this? Could use some of it, I suppose. Mainly the clay looks interesting to me, but that's expensive clay. Gotta keep some stuff around. Also, if they already got these, so I can sell these. So expensive, honestly. Really, really expensive clay as well. Let's allow there to be a second farmer when we want to be. That's kind of my thinking. I don't need a second farmer quite yet. Although, oh no, I kicked it away. I also wanted the shield, but that's fine. If you're not doing anything, if there's nothing to be hauled, then you can just do your job. Just patrol around because it'll make people feel good and it'll get you some slight experience. This looks like a nightmare. I think our Mason Apollo guy is still fairly busy. Oh no, there's just not enough clay at all. There's not enough clay to make all that.
Cook level 2 already.
Hi. Hi, Game Cat. I like this. Need a lot more clay though. A lot more clay. A lot more. And I need more beds. So to get to the point where I'm only housing 9 people out of 11. I don't like people without beds. Good night, Farmer Bob. Gary, even. You look like you have cool sunglasses on. You actually do have sunglasses on, don't you? Yeah. Cool. far, this game has been quite not so buggy as I was expecting. It's nice. Two sets even. That's annoying. What are these? These are quite slow. Where are my souls? They're quite low. So, you go attack these first, please.